This video will look at a bizarre local legend of witchcraft and dark magic.
I'm probably going to have to raise my voice quite a bit, but welcome to the river Ver in St Albans, from whence the name Verulamium, the city's Roman name, came from. According to a 1712 pamphlet, a witch crossed this body of water in a kettle drum.
That alleged witch was known as Old Mother Haggy, or Haggy the Witch. As mentioned, Old Mother Haggy was reported in a pamphlet that was first published in 1712, with the fairly unwieldy title, The Story of the St Albans Ghost, or The Apparition of Mother Haggy, collected from the best manuscripts. The author of the pamphlet, one William Wagstaff, claims the tale is so palpable and testified by so good authority by those of such undoubted credit and so discerning a curiosity that there is no room to doubt of their veracity, and which none but a sceptic can disbelieve. Wagstaff reveals that Mother Haggy was the wife of a plain homespun yeoman in St Albans, and had lived a life of good repute for many years until the birth of her daughter, Haggerty. During celebrations of her daughter's birth, Mother Haggy's high-crowned hat, which had been thrown onto the bed, leapt into the air and broke into 1,000 pieces. Going back a bit, the pamphlet recounts how Haggy's place of birth was a mystery and states a possible supernatural origin. It reads, they have a tradition in the country that she was never born at all, and which is most probable. The story says there were suspicions she had spoken with the devil or held a correspondence with Old Nick. Describing the exploding hat incident, the pamphlet read, neighbours were got together a merrymaking, as they term it, in the country, when the old woman's high-crowned hat, that had been thrown upon the bed's tester during the heat of the engagement, leapt with a wonderful agility into the cradle, and being catched at by the nurse was metamorphosed into a coronet, which, according to her description, was not much unlike that of a German prince, but it soon broke into 1,000 pieces. Such, cries old Mother Haggy, will be the fortune of my daughter, and such her fall. The author also describes a celestial event in the form of a comet being seen that same night. Suspecting witchcraft, parish elders launched a petition to King James I, a noted believer in such matters, and the author of a book on demonology, to have her tried accordingly by the Presbytery of Scotland. The legal action seems to have been unsuccessful, however, as, to quote the manuscript, the great ones of the town were in with her. She had these powerful local worthies in her pocket, as she had aided them in their illicit affairs in a very witch-like way. She was said to have created a lotion, or perhaps potion, that would restore the physical attributes of virginity in women. As the pamphlet describes, the mysterious substance would restore the loss of a maidenhead without any hindrance of business, or the knowledge of anyone about them. She was also said to have had a magic balm that would change the colour of people's skin. The account continued, she soon got such a reputation all about the country that there was not a cow, a smock, or a silver spoon lost, but they came to her to inquire after it. All the young people flocked to have their fortunes told, which, they say, she never missed. She told Haggerty's husband he should grow rich and be a great man, but by his covetousness and griping of the poor should come to an ill end. All which happened so exactly that there are several old folks in our town who can remember it as if it were but yesterday. It added, she has been often seen to ride full gallop upon a broomstick at noonday and swim over a river in a kettle drum. Sometimes she would appear in the shape of a lioness, and at other times of a hen or a cat, but I have heard could not turn herself into a male creature. It was also said that her presence and sorceries and incantations disturbed and even harmed animals. The pigs grunted and the screech owls hooted oftener than usual. A horse was found dead one morning with hay in its mouth, and a large overgrown jack was caught in a fish pond thereabouts with a silver tobacco box in his belly. It was also recounted that several women were brought to bed of 2 children, some miscarried, and old folks died very frequently. Following this reign of terror, it was said that everybody certainly had rejoiced at her death. A later author called W.B. Gerrish wrote a series of pamphlets collectively entitled Hertfordshire Folklore between 1905 and 1915, which also recounted the Old Mother Haggy story. Gerrish also included a possibly unrelated recording of a witch ducking at an unspecified pond in St Albans. So it seems the area was certainly not short of witchcraft tales and allegations. But that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, share, and most importantly subscribe. And you can also support the channel on Subscribestar via the link in the description or via YouTube Super Thanks. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.